Tater, what are you doing back there? Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are enjoying your morning, day, or evening. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch my video. So today I'm going to be going over my alocasia, all the alocasia in my collection. I really like house tours or apartment tours, but I don't know, I just felt like that was a little bit overwhelming for me to try to tackle. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of my collection by genus. So I thought alocasia would be a good start because it's not too overwhelming of an amount, but it's also not a super tiny amount. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. And just like my favorites videos, I'm going to start from the smallest to biggest. It's not in terms of favorite to least favorite or anything like that. So with that being said, actually, let me count how many I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 10 different types of alocasia. Anyways, I'm just gonna get started now. So I'm pretty sure this is my smallest, which is my Alocasia Cuprea. And I've shown my Alocasia Cuprea before in my favorites video when I first got it, because you'll notice this leaf right here has a little stripe of variegation on it. This is the oldest leaf on the plant. This stripe of variegation is right there. But you'll notice the other leaves don't have that, which is okay. There is a new leaf on the way that I'm super, super, super duper excited for, because this thing hasn't grown a new leaf in a while. You can see it's wobbly. Kind of the place it's at is, this thing has fallen a million different times, so it's just not very happy. You can see the roots are okay, but he takes tumbles every so often. So yeah, first is the Alocasia Cuprea. Alrighty, and next I want to say is probably my Alocasia Frydek. Look at that leaf. Are you kidding me? It's so freaking gorgeous. I love this leaf so much. This one is the newest leaf, which has a little bit less variegation, but that's okay. This plant has been giving me really good variegation. And then this is the oldest leaf right here that looks like he's dying off. This plant, was holding on to probably like 5 different leaves, and then it fell. So it's in the same spot as my Cuprea, and I had the window open. It's right next to a window, and it was a very windy day, and a couple plants just knocked over. So I think it getting knocked over kind of traumatized it a bit, so it lost a lot of its leaves, but it's still sticking onto these two. I'm not worried about it. You can see the roots look very, very, very happy still. But yeah, so second is my Alocasia Cuprea. Oh, Alocasia Frydek. Okay, what's next? I think this one's next. So this one right here is kind of deformed. Is an Alocasia Sarian, I think that's how it's pronounced. So you can see it has some burn marks right here. That's because it's right next to it's hitting the grow light. I have double of this plant, so I have another plant like this, and I actually had 3. I gave one to my sister, and I still have the other one. It just looks very pathetic, so I'm only going to just show you this one right here. I really do like this plant a lot, but I just feel like I haven't been able to give it the amount of attention that it needs. Like, the stem is beautiful. It has this like pretty maroony striping on it. It is really a beautiful plant. It grows so long, the stems do, and I put this one near grow light thinking it won't grow as long, but it still is. It's still growing super long. So I just think that's how this type of alocasia grows. So I don't know. We'll see. I think I might mix it in a pot with maybe some other plants, but yeah, Alocasia Sarian, however you say it. Just gonna go with this one right here, which is an Alocasia Green Dragon. So I got this when I was visiting my sister in Illinois at a Home Depot or Lowe's. I haven't seen any Alocasia Green Dragons in the Houston area that I'm in, but I really like this, and I got it actually mainly for this leaf, which looks really ugly now, but you might be able to see a little bit of like variegation in there. And I thought, I don't have an Alocasia green dragon in my collection, and if this, variegation continues or not, like some green on green variegation, I hope it's catching on the camera. Whether it carries or not, I still want to have this plant. So I don't really see any variegation continuing on any of the other leaves. That was the only one I saw it on, which I believe was the newest leaf. There is a new leaf coming in right here. So we'll see what happens. It has some babies. It's a baby. There's a couple plants in here. Like the leaves don't look all that great. As you can see, a lot of my Alocasia are just not looking too hot right now. It is winter time, which maybe I picked a bad time to show my Alocasia collection because winter and they don't thrive in the winter. Actually, there's another Alocasia I forgot about that I need to include. I'll go grab that one now before I forget about it. Oh, and then there was another one. I actually have 12 Alocasia in my collection. So one of them I saw had spider mites. So I'll show you him in a little bit after I show you everyone else. I don't even know why I'm grabbing this guy. This is, actually, it might not even be an Alocasia. It might be a Calocasia. It's the Hilo Beauty. As you can see, it's nothing. I am hoping it'll come back. I don't know. We're just going to see. I'm going to keep it. I know sometimes Alocasia can die back all the way down and then they'll come back when the weather warms up and the sun comes out, but we'll see. Who knows? Who knows? This could be a goner. I'm just going to go with what's in front of me right now, which is the Alocasia Silver Dragon. So I've shown this one before. This one was on my favorites list at one point, and you'll see, I think it might have some like bacterial something going on with its leaves, but you can see this is the one that had like that very subtle variegation on it. And the newest leaf was, which I was wondering if it was going to be a subtle variegation or if it was going to stand out more. It's looking like it's going to be subtle. So hopefully you can kind of see it on here, but yeah, I still really like it. I wish the variegation was a little bit more pronounced, but what can you do? I got it at Home Depot, so I can't complain too much. So Silver Dragon, my next Alocasia. Here we have an Alocasia Polly, which I have had this thing for freaking ever, man. Like it's probably been 2.5 years or so, and this is all I have to show. I got this at Trader Joe's. It pushed out this leaf last year, 2022. This is the only leaf it pushed out. This is all it gave me in a whole year. These are leaves that it came with. So I mean, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've treated this thing for pests. I don't know if it's just a slow grower or what. I repotted it. As soon as I saw this new leaf coming out, I repotted it. So maybe it went into shock. Maybe it's just a plant that you just have to leave alone. But yeah, if anyone knows the secret or if anyone else struggles with Alocasia Polly, let me know, because I don't know if I just have a bad plant, but I do love this plant. I love the backs of the leaves. I don't know, they just look so like, the back looks so intricate. Oh, this is so heavy, but like the maroony back, you can see like the green veins. I think it's really cool. Okay, so next I'm going to show this is an Alocasia Gageana variegated, and this plant has grown so much for me. This is the newest leaf on it, and the variegation is just beautiful. I love this plant so much. Look at this leaf. Wow. I mean, and it's not burning or anything, and just look at the striping on the stem. It's just so gorgeous. This is probably one of my favorite Alocasia I have in my collection. I'm just obsessed with it. It's beautiful. And it's a really fast grower. It's really sizing up its leaves for me. So very, very happy I have this in my collection. Next, I'll go ahead and show this one. I think this is an Alocasia Low Rider. So you can see this sad leaf. This leaf is on its way out. This guy had battle thrips at one point. I'm pretty sure I got rid of them. I haven't seen any since. I've moved it closer to a window, and this is the newest leaf it's pushed out, which it looks pretty bleached. So I'm thinking I need to bring it back a little further away from the window again. But I really like the shape of the leaves, and I like how it just like sticks straight up, where the Sarian you can see is like super floppy. This one, I mean, it looks floppy because this leaf is on its way out, but it sticks up. Like it can hold its own. It can hold its weight up. So I think I like this one better than the Sarian for that reason. But yeah, I don't think I really see this one talked about too much. This isn't a great one to show. Again, wintertime, probably not the best time to show these guys off, but when the leaves are big and this guy's happy, it is beautiful. All right, and next is probably one of my favorites again. You guys, look at this. Wow, look at this leaf. It's so pretty. This is my Alocasia Black Velvet, and I never thought I would get one that would hold on, to multiple leaves at a time and just look this good. It does have a new leaf that's coming out on its way. If you can see right here, it's taking its time. I have this guy in my IKEA greenhouse cabinet, and just look at the back. The back is that super maroony, and I just love how the veins are like this super pale light green. It's so contrasty, and I mean, it's a pretty big size, that leaf. I am very happy with this guy. He's done very well. I feel like I can't even take credit for this because I just feel like this is a good specimen. I've had Alocasia Black Velvet before, and they've not survived. There's also a little corm growing out here. I haven't repotted this guy since I've gotten him, but I'm thinking maybe in the summertime I will, because I can feel like how tight it is. Maybe you can kind of see how there's that kink right there. But yeah, I love this guy. Look at him. Just one more shot. Look at him. He's so beautiful. Okay. What's next? Okay. So this, I think, is my last one that I have here, and then I'm going to move on to the pesty boy. This is my Alocasia Cucullata, and again, doesn't look that great at the moment, but I love this plant. I think he is so cool. Like, this is pretty big. He's been not very happy. You can see how thick he used to be and how skinny he is getting. But as this guy, like, in the summertime, I think when he's more happy, he'll look better. Oh, this guy has spidey mites too on him. Ugh. So annoying. Here, I'll show you. Can you see? I don't know if you can see, but there's those little white things there. So I'm going to set you aside, and we're going to wash you off. But yeah, Alocasia Cucullata. I think he's also known as like the Buddha Alocasia as well. All right, so we're in the sink now, and this is my other one that has spidey mites. You can probably see the damage there on this leaf. But this is an Alocasia, oh my gosh, what is he? Bambino, Alocasia Bambino. But this one is, this was one that I had found that had some variegation on the leaves. But honestly, at this point, I don't even think you'll be able to really see the variegation, because it's just going to look like spider mite damage. But there's two plants in here that really need to be repotted. They're so full. But there's also the second plant is so silvery. I know they have like the silver veins in them, which this one looks more normal, but some of the leaves on here I feel look a little bit more silvery than normal. So I'm going to continue treating this guy, and then hopefully repot him soon and get some little cormies out of him. But yeah, that is my last Alocasia. Thank you all so much for watching. I am planning on doing some more collection videos, so I'm thinking maybe like my pothos or my Hoya or my anthurium. I don't know, more monsteras. So let me know if you have a preference for which one I do next. But yeah, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.